3 names for the manufacturing and 2 names for the services. I leave it to Mr. Basu to announce the names. Good luck to all of you.
Once again, I reiterate that there are no winners and everybody is a winner. All the same, maybe for the day somebody batted a little better, somebody might have bowled a little better. So for the day, there are 3 names. That doesn't mean that the other 3 cannot be there tomorrow. As far as manufacturing category is there, the first name that I'm going to take is Fibro Plastochem India Private Limited. Big hand for them.
आइए सर, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बधाई कि कैसे भी बड़ी मुश्किल से यहाँ तक पहुँचना कठिनाई होती है। थैंक यू वेरी मच। ये भी है। थैंक यू। कंग्रेचुलेशन। थैंक यू वेरी मच। बहुत 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 भी
The second name, Pharma Impex Laboratories Private Limited.
मुझे खुशी हो रहा है कि घोष साहब को भी you are winner. No, I'm not a winner. Oh, I'm a loser, sir. Here's the winner. Announcer, everybody. Congratulations. Sir. Oh, yes. Office में अच्छी जगह।
The third name, is just to mention, these awards are also on behalf of the Tata Alstom.
ये मुझे मिल रहा था, ये अवार्ड मिला।
Then I come to the service category. The first name is AppSource Software Private Limited.
They gave us our computers. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
And the last name for the day in service category is Girish Chandra Ghosh and Sons.
आइए 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 जल्दी कर दो यार
Now, the certificate of participation goes to Plastofab. Dhanasri Electronics Limited. Hintcon Chemicals Limited.
किसी एक बैंक से 100% रिपेमेंट का मौका 100% बैंक का आर्टिजन चौथा
Orion Edutech. Lakhotia Infra Projects Private Limited. Quasar Consultancy.
सर अब मुझे आदेश दें सर मुझे अब आदेश दें बहुत बहुत
Ladies and gentlemen, technical session 5 and the last session of the day and of the two-day conference will start immediately. I would request our guests and delegates who are standing outside to please come in so that we can commence this session. We have got 3 speakers in this session, as you know. Ms. Sumana Ms. Sumana Bhattacharya, representative from Supreme and Company Private Limited. Mr. S.N. Ghosh, General Manager Sales, Metal Engineering and Treatment Company Limited. And Mr. Jayanto Basu, Director, Techno Enterprise. We hope all the three speakers are here. If not, we would like them to come inside the hall so that we can start with the session. This session is going to take almost an hour, so we should start the session immediately, please. Thank you very much. Mr. S.N. Ghosh and Mr. Jayanto Basu to load their presentations now, if they can. We would commence the audiovisual session just now, and may I invite on stage the speakers of this session, please. Ms. Sumana Bhattacharya, representative from Supreme and Company. Mr. S.N. Ghosh, General Manager Sales, Metal Engineering and Treatment Company Private Limited, and Mr. Jayanto Basu, Director, Techno Enterprise. I would request Mr. Dev Kumar Basu, Chairperson, Manufacturing and MSME Committee, also to be on the stage, please. Mr. Basu, may I request you to take the proceedings further, please?
May I request Mrs. Sumana Bhattacharya from Supreme and Company.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and respectable dignitaries. I'm Sumana Bhattacharya, representing Supreme and Company Private Limited. I'll introduce Mr. Prakash Reddy also, who will be a co-speaker along with me. I must thank BCCI to give us a platform to introduce ourselves and give an opportunity to speak about our innovative systems as emergency restoration systems. Supreme and Company is certified ISO 9000, 2008, ISO 14000 and OSA 18001 certified. Our mission is to provide reliable products and services of high functional integrity to help safe, secure and uninterrupted supply of electrical power and transmissions of communication signals while observing health, safety and environmental standards. Our vision is to be at the cutting edge of the emerging technologies and provide products, services and solutions that will transform the way electric power utilities manage, distribute electricity, and communicate information. We have majorly three core businesses. One is the manufacturing unit, where we are manufacturing for power transmission and distribution, telecom and construction industries. Another is we have international trading business, and the third one is the turnkey projects in power and telecom industries. We are in the business for more than 50 years, exporting since 1975 and competing globally. And we are exporting to almost more than 50 countries. We are the winner of Export Awards in 1976 and every year during last 12 years. And present in the segment across manufacturing, trading and turnkey projects and catering around 25 national board also, electricity board also. We are extremely focused in sales, marketing, business development and operations as a company. I will take now manufacturing activities, and one of the major manufacturing activities are UHV and why it change हो जाच्छे केन? এটা change हो जाच्छे केन? Automatically change हो जाच्छे केन? Change हो जाच्छे केन automatically? ठीक है. UHV and EHV insulator hardware and conductor accessories for transmission lines. UHV, EHV, MV substation connectors, substation gantry and equipment connect structures, aerial optic. These are the list of the manufacturing sectors we are catering it. And now I'll be focusing the last one, innovative solutions of our company, that is emergency restoration systems. And I will hand over these things to Mr. Prakash Reddy, who will focus you on more on the emergency restoration system. Prakash?
Hello everyone, and thank you for having us here. Myself Prakash Reddy from Supreme & Company Private Limited. I am here to introduce one of our innovative productions nowadays. It's ERS Tower. It's an emergency restoration system, a combination of a singular modular tower with some guy wires and insulated cross-arms and reusable anchors. This particular tower is mostly used for replacing an existing transmission tower which is obstructed due to natural failures, natural disasters, or providing, repairing or upgrading a steel existing tower during maintenance and as well as reconstruction. So why a restoration tower? A restoration tower helps to minimize the loss of electricity due to interruption caused by natural disasters or say due to regrading or repairing this particular transmission lines. The objectives of this particular tower, it's due to lightweight and modular section, it can be carried to any remote areas, and the installation time itself is about a few hours, excluding the time of conducting site survey and initial foundation work. The advantages of ERS towers: it is easy to restore and as well as transport, and it is higher in strength to weight ratio. The weight of each column will be around 300 kgs and the height is 3 meters. And it can be erected on any kind of soil without any permanent foundation. It uses only standard accessories and as well as fasteners, and no foundations are required, as I said you before. The base articulation, which has low friction surface, supports it to hold with a guide. And this is the conventional arrangement of an ERS tower with the list of the components which are used with this particular solution. This is the foundation base plate. It is of 2.2 meter square, and it can be installed on the marshy soil also. These are the gimbal joints. These are used to lift the column section of the ERS from horizontal to vertical condition, and it can tilt up to 360 degree. And the erectable angle of this particular tower is max of 30 degrees. And these are the column sections weighing around 300 kg. The one what we have started during our innovation days was 380 kg, and now we have managed to make it up to 300 kgs. And whereas the modular length is differing from what it has been actually, it was 6.1 meter earlier, and now we have reduced it to 3 meters, so that a 20 feet container could carry a well-resourced tower of 220 kV. These are various guy and insulator attachment plates, and these are various anchoring solutions. Almost 95% of the anchors are reusable, and these are composite insulators which will reduce the overall ground clearance height of this particular tower. And a span of 700 meters, a tower for 132 kV will be 22 meters itself. Whereas if we go with a conventional tower, the span of 700 meters, the tower should be of at least 36 meters. And these are some additional tower components and tools. The sliding gin pole. A sliding gin pole. This sliding gin pole is used to lift the top components of this particular tower, and as well as the insulator and hardware fittings. And this is ball joint gin pole. This is used to it can be used to raise the bolted type column sections from horizontal position to a vertical position, and without using any kind of crane or locomotive. And this is the working platform, and it is of 12 feet long. It is particularly designed up to 400 kV. And these are the resting steps. As you may have noticed, for various towers we use step bolts, whereas for ERS module we are using this resting steps, so that the workman will get sufficient area, because the main objective here is that the erection time itself is just 4 or 5 hours max. In the design validation, we have followed the design conditions to be considered as per 1070 IEEE, and we have been found a good help from DNV Kima, the first tower ever engineered by them using lattice structural components. So the conclusions with this: the most effective initiative to control the cost levels due to the unavailability of key power lines and the efficient use of modular ERS. ERS towers are very flexible to install, and the linemen have safety equipment to feel safe. The max linemen we used to erect a tower for 220 kV was only 6. And the time taken was just 6 hours and 20 minutes. So thank you, and that's it.
Any questions? We now have Mr. S.N. Ghosh from Metal Engineering and Treatment Company, presentation on innovative anti-seismic products for bridges and buildings.
Well, respected dignitaries on dais, respected judges, and respected audience. Now the day has entered into evening. So honestly speaking, I am feeling tired. So I can well understand the audience, the meager audience left over here now are also feeling tired and getting restless to go back home. However, I am S.N. Ghosh, General Manager Sales, Metal Engineering and Treatment Company Private Limited, popularly known as METCO. For my sales activities, I need to frequently visit my clients spread all over India, and generally I come across two categories of people during my visit. First one is of my contemporary age, I'm 58, and the other one is the younger generation group. So whenever I meet people of my age, and I try to introduce myself that I am such and such from METCO, the immediate reply comes, I know your company for last 30, 35 years. I've used your bearing in such and such project, so you don't have to introduce your company to me. And I don't need this brochure of your company. You can utilize somewhere else. So this is the type of response normally I get from people who are there in the industry for last 30, 35 years. But the problem comes when I visit younger group, younger professionals. So the same introduction when I give to them, I am S.N. Ghosh, General Manager, METCO. The reply comes, yes, I've heard the name of METCO. I think it's a Delhi-based company, no? Then I correct him, no, it's a Calcutta-based company and we are manufacturing bearings and joints. Then the reply comes, okay sir, you better leave your brochure here. I'll go through it afterwards and then I'll contact you. So here also in this hall, I find there are two distinct categories. One will be of almost of my age group or maybe senior to me, and one younger group. So I think this younger generation group, they are not much aware of METCO as a company, their products, the sectors they are servicing. So for their update, I just go through quickly few slides before coming to the main topic.